Hey guys, today I am so excited, not just because today's video is a Christmas recipes video with some of my favorite Christmas recipes, but it is also in collaboration with Katelyn from Living That Mama Life. She is such an inspiring mama. She makes organizational videos, cleaning, cooking, motherhood related content, and she has 2 kids under 2. I do not know how she does it, but she is such an organized mom. I know you guys will thoroughly enjoy her channel, so definitely check out her channel and her Christmas recipes video that she posted as well. I will link both below, her video and her channel. I know you guys will absolutely love her. Also, I just want to thank you guys for all the love that you gave me on my previous video, my Christmas Clean and Decorate with Me. I am just amazed I got over 2,000 views. I have such a tiny channel that I never dreamed I would get 2,000 views on one video. Like, that was just a dream that I had, and it happened. So I just want to thank you guys, and I got quite a few subscribers since then, and so I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean so much to me, and I'm so excited that you decided to join me on my journey. So anyways, back to this video. I ended up having to split my recipes video in half because I had about 10 recipes I wanted to share with you guys, and my video got way too long, and I thought, who's gonna sit there for that long and watch all those recipes? So I split it into 2 parts. This is part 1, so I will have breakfast recipes, a lunch recipe, and then also a snow day snack mix. I'm so excited to share these recipes with you guys, and the part 2 video will be dinner recipe ideas as well, including a healthy salad. I know these recipes are not very healthy, but they are crowd pleasers and they are amazing. Also, I hear Ellie, she's up from her nap, so I'll let you guys go and we will get on into the recipes. So we are going to start out with breakfast ideas, and the first recipe is a delicious spinach quiche. First, I added the eggs to the bowl, and I started out by putting 8 eggs in there, but later on I added a couple more eggs to total 10 eggs. And then I took a bag of spinach that had been thawed, and I tried to get all the water out that I could. And then I added that to my eggs, and here is where I added the extra eggs. And then I added an onion that I chopped up, about 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. Then I crunched up some turkey bacon that I had made, and I added that to the bowl. A cup of milk, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, and then I mixed it all up. And then I poured half the mixture into one pie crust and half into the other, but then I realized the quiche was almost overflowing, so I took some of that quiche mixture and put it into mini muffin tins, and I made little quiches for Ellie. And I baked it at 375 for 40 minutes. This quiche is really similar to the quiche that my dad loves to make around the holidays. I know growing up, it was around Christmas time that he would make quiche, and I just loved it when I was a little girl, and it also brings back many good memories. And so I always see spinach quiche as kind of a holiday recipe, and this quiche was delicious. The next recipe is a winter fruit salad with lemon poppy seed dressing. So I'm starting out by whipping up the dressing. I added 3 tablespoons of sugar into a mixing bowl, and then 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I mixed those 2 together with a whisk. Then I added 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of honey, and 2 teaspoons of poppy seeds. And I mixed all of that together. I set that dressing aside, and then I added about 8 mandarin oranges into a bowl, 4 apples chopped, 4 ripe kiwis, 4 bananas peeled and diced, And then I added 1 pomegranate, but then I decided there wasn't enough pomegranate, so I added another one. But you could just do 1 for this recipe. And then I added the dressing on top of the fruit salad and mixed all of that up. This makes a beautiful and delicious winter fruit salad that you could pair with your Christmas brunch or even your Christmas dinner. Next, this is one of my all-time favorites. Oh my goodness, a cherry candy cane Danish. So first, I used about 2 packages of crescent rolls and tried to form it in the shape of a candy cane. Now this was a little bit tricky and I had to kind of test it out, but I finally got it into the shape that I wanted it to be. It's hard to explain how I did this, but maybe by watching you guys can learn. Once that was done, I started on the cream cheese filling. So I added 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese and 1/3 cup of sugar, and then I whipped both of those together until it was nice and smooth. And then I added an egg to the mixture and whipped it up again. Ah, just look at that. It is delicious. Now I totally did not realize that I was not filming this, but I went ahead and added that cream cheese mixture to the candy cane, and then I used a can of cherry pie filling and put that on top of the cream cheese mixture. And then I started folding over the ends of the crescent rolls, and I tried to tuck them under the crescent rolls underneath. And then I had a few extra pieces of dough, so I added those to some big gaps just to kind of fill in the gaps, especially the ends. And then I baked it at 350. The recipe calls for 15 minutes, but I ended up baking it for about 30 minutes or a little less than 30 minutes. So just keep an eye on your candy cane, and when you notice that it is golden on top, then go ahead and take it out. And now for the glaze that goes on top after it has baked and cooled. You just add a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar to a bowl and 1 tablespoon of milk. I would recommend waiting until your candy cane has cooled, because I put this glaze on when the candy cane was still kind of warm and my glaze just kind of melted into a puddle. But you want your glaze to look like white stripes on your candy cane. So I would recommend just waiting until it is completely cooled before you put your glaze on. But this is definitely one of my favorite recipes. Oh my goodness, this was so good. The next recipe is a ham and cheese sandwich ring. Now, if you have extra ham from Christmas, this recipe is perfect for lunch to use up that leftover ham. So I just took about 2 cans of crescent dinner rolls again. And once I had my dough where I wanted it, then I added some provolone cheese. And then I added a layer of pepperoncinis, is that how you say it? And then I sprinkled some basil over that, and some pepper. And then I added my pieces of leftover ham. Now this crock pot ham recipe will be in my next video, so stay tuned for that. And then I sprinkled some mozzarella cheese on top of that. Then, just like the candy cane, I folded over the ends of the crescent rolls and tucked them under the sandwich ring. And then I baked it at 375 for 30 minutes. And this is delicious. This sandwich ring is especially delicious if you kind of mix up some olive oil and balsamic vinegar into a little bowl and just dip your sandwich into that. That is amazing. Last but not least, the Snow Day Party Mix. So I popped 2 bags of popcorn and added that on the cookie sheet. And then I melted a whole box, 16 ounces of white candy coating. And definitely follow the box's instructions so you do not overcook this. I ended up putting it in for another 15 seconds just because there were still some chunks in it. But you just mix and mix and mix after you put it in the microwave, and it will slowly melt even as you're mixing it. And then drizzle it on top of the popcorn. I would suggest when you are doing this, once you put that candy coating on the popcorn, quickly add all the toppings and mix it together super fast. That way that candy coating just kind of gets on everything, because this will dry pretty quickly. But first you want to make sure it is on the popcorn, fluff that popcorn, and then add everything else. So I added a whole bag of M&Ms, 3 cups of mini pretzels, a 10-ounce bag of mini marshmallows. And then this started to get a little out of hand, so I added it to a really big bowl to kind of mix everything together. And then you will add a half cup of holiday sprinkles. I just kind of used an assortment of holiday sprinkles. And here you have it, a delicious snow day snack mix. Oh, and here's Ellie's little hand that snuck in. So there you have it, 5 delicious holiday recipes. Let me know if you guys try these out. I highly recommend them. Also, do not forget to go to Katelyn's channel, Living That Mama Life. I will link her holiday recipe video down below and also her channel. She is amazing. You guys will love her. So go over there and send her some love. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.